Hey everybody, it's me, Joy. Here at Scad, doing my college thing with my Scad eye dizzle, and yeah, I don't know what that's going. Anywho, so I was just calling to update you on life as in mine life, and things that are happening, because I said I would, and I'm gonna. So here I am, sitting in my room, like usual. I finally got a roommate. Her name is Holly. She's really nice and she's cute. She's an animations major, and I don't know if she really wants me talking all about her, but yeah, she lives there right behind me. Yeah, she's awesome, and that's all I'll say for right now. She's awesome though. I just don't want to embarrass her because I don't know her that well, and I'm not gonna like tell the whole world about someone that I just met, and you know, she might be weird about that. Who knows? I just want to tell you, at Scad, you are constantly eating. Like, I have the low meal plan where like I get two, like 14 meals a week, and I feel like since I paid for those, that I need to eat all 14 of those meals, but it never happens. I have yet to eat all 14, but I always feel so full. I always eat so much, and I feel like I'm getting so fat. So maybe I need to find a better solution to that. And I eat so many sweets and like cake and like candy, and like it's a mint. I like to eat these, but candy and like cake and pumpkin pie. I bought a pie. It was really good, and I still have a piece left, and I'm gonna eat it too. Because, I mean, who can't resist pumpkin pie? I mean, really. Okay. Another thing that I'm obsessed with right now is Farmville. And I'd like to thank Jen and Shay for bringing that into my life. It's like an addiction. Like, I have to know when I plant my crops, and like 2 hours later I have to know that I gotta harvest them or they're gonna wither and die. And then I feel bad, and then I'm like, I lost all that money on those crops. Yeah, it's pretty lame, but it kills time and gives me something to do. And the Happy Aquarium, I don't even know why I like that one, but because there's little fish in it. It's not even that entertaining. I just like feed the fish and like clean the tank. It's like having a real fish, except for I mate them and sell them. So it's kind of weird. But yeah, Farmville consumes a lot of my time. So be my neighbor if you're on Farmville. So I've decided, like, since I'm doing the film and television thing, that I've already done I've worked for the Nick Cruise, I did the Nickelodeon thing at the Scarowinds, that why not continue and try to work for Nickelodeon as like a permanent job, like work for the studios or something. So I'm striving, that's what I'm going to strive to. That's going to be my goal, is to work for Viacom, MTV, Nickelodeon, and some sort of film and television aspect, which would be awesome. I still do need to find a job here at Savannah. I mean, I have one application, but it's at a clothing store. My dad said I should probably try to go work at a restaurant so I could get, yeah. I got my 2D design, my first project for 2D design back, and I got an 89 on it, which is kind of not what I wanted. I mean, it's borderline, it's like a B+. I wanted an A, but what can you do? And I thought I did really good on it. And I just turned in another project today. She like butchered it on the critiquing, and I'm afraid that I didn't do as well as I thought I did. It was hard. I had to draw 200 lines, and then we had to do thumbnails of 200 sketches of them, and then I had to do, yeah, it was a lot of work. And I also want to thank Charlie for letting me borrow his camera, because that is super awesome, and nobody else would have let me done that. Charlie, you are awesome. If you watch this, you are awesome. I went home this weekend, and I just saw some of my friends, and I went to Scarowinds. Scarowinds was actually, it wasn't bad. It was kind of crowded when I went, but I'd like to say Ann Barr is doing a great job at Camp Killowy. That was a really good maze. The guy at the end, it was so funny because like we were going, there's this rabbit or goat or something, and he's like, if you touch it, you die. If you touch it, you die. You touched it, you die. And I was like, I didn't touch it though. He's like, you die too. And then he comes in after you in a chainsaw. My sister were like pushing me out. I was like, it was pretty scary. It was funny. It made me laugh. It made my moment at Scarowinds. And I went through the Dream, well, it's not the Dream Factory, the Cinematic Scream or whatever it is. That's a maze worth going through too. It was pretty good. I didn't get to go through all the mazes because it being so packed. But the vortex tunnel gets me every time. I feel like I'm wasted drunk. So if you've never been drunk before, go through that tunnel. It makes you feel that way. Except for you don't get sick. But maybe some people might get sick. I don't know. Final Summons. I didn't really get scared in Final Summons. But I've been through it so many times, like previous years. Maybe I'm just immune to it, but it just did not do anything for me. The show was good, and I'm not just saying that because my sister was in it. Like all the actors and the dancers and singers and that were very talented, and it was a good show. And I don't know why people walk out. They expect to come to see a scary park and maybe like a scary show, but that was like good class entertainment. They should definitely do stuff like that during Carowinds. That's what I was waiting for my whole Carowinds career, my whole 7 years, for them to have another show like that. The era ended when Autumn left, and it was sad. But hopefully, they're bringing it slowly but surely. They're bringing it back. Carowinds has hope. They bring those back. Shows to watch. It's a little bit about myself and then a little about stuff that I am interested in. Just so you know, vloggers. Shows to watch that I'm watching. The normal, the seasons have been going on shows. Like, Ugly Betty's getting ready to start. I'm super excited about that. Smallville has been going for 2 episodes. It's getting crazy. Though I'm getting a little, antsy about certain things. I don't want to say because some people haven't watched it, but it's kind of slow starting for me. Heroes, still a little slow starting, but it's starting to get better. The shit just hit the fan this last go around. Desperate Housewives, every episode is amazing. Desperate Housewives, they have great writers for that show. I'll tell you what, I wish, I hope one day that I can write a script as good as Desperate Housewives. There's always something that keeps you going. You're like, oh my god. So if you've never watched Desperate Housewives, I never thought I'd like it. It's a great show. Back a couple seasons, when I can't remember her name. Blonde woman with all the kids. When the tornado hit their house, and she thought her kids were dead. I started crying. It was emotional. Glee is the shit. Glee is the best show by far this TV show season. It is amazing. I'm not just saying that because I like the entertainment, but it's so funny. The last episode wasn't as good as the following one with the single ladies. I must have laughed for 10 minutes straight, and it wasn't just it was ah! I was dying. It was so funny. So if you haven't watched it, go to hulu.com and watch those. They're amazing. Other shows to watch that are brand new: Cougar Town, Courtney Cox. It's 30 minutes. It's a cute show. It's funny. Eastwick, it's about 3 older women, which is kind of Charm-esque. But I mean, it has potential to be a good show. So far, I mean, it's entertainable. I mean, not the best one so far, but it's entertainable. Melrose Place, I didn't think I'd like that show, but it is good. You should watch Melrose Place. I didn't watch it before. I remember skipping through the channels when I was younger because, I mean, I wasn't interested in that sort of thing. But Melrose Place is good. And Vampire Diaries. Love the Vampire Diaries. Just got a text message, sorry. But I also just want to say that I miss and love every one of you, and I hope everybody's doing amazing. Hit me back with a message. This is 10 minutes long, and I'm going to eat this mint that I've been holding the whole time because it's amazing. And I didn't want to have it in my mouth when I was talking because one vlog I was chewing gum the whole time, so I was trying not to, be distracting with it. So that's all for now, and I'll see you later. Ta-ta!